Good day. No, it's working. Never mind. I already fixed it. For some reason, I was thinking it was still on Maddie's, because that's always a problem. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another week of stuff here on Twitch. My cat's eating in the background, so you may hear some funny crunches and crackles and stuff throughout the thing. Well, whatever. Thank you, Big Macs, for subscribing. That's awesome. And thank you, PnewtyBoy2107 and Gabe the Artist, our most recent followers. We passed 200 followers here on Twitch just within the last day or two. So thank you very much. We're having a lot of fun doing these every week. This week, Ted is taking the week off between games to set up for Superman starting next week. Superman on Game Boy. You don't Twitch a lot. Oh, well, anyway, yeah, you did that. Whether you were aware of it or not, you've done so. And thank you to anyone who has subscribed to us here on Twitch. If you're unaware, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to us here, or gift us a subscription, as it's called, I guess, here on Twitch without spending an extra penny of your own money. So we would very much appreciate that if you're able to. Otherwise, just following us here is awesome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/watchtowerdatabase. Today we're going to be getting into Justice League Adventures number 10. We've been doing this for 10 whole weeks now. It's kind of crazy, but there's way more to go from here. Issue number 10 came out October 2002. Just as a refresher, the animated series of Justice League came out in November 2001, November 17th, 2001. So this is, we're almost to a year later after the series came out. So pretty soon we'll be there. And so far we've had a lot of like instances of the comic creators not really having a full sense of who these characters are, just because the cartoon hadn't been on for very long. We're still in season 1, which if you've seen Justice League season 1, you know out of all the Justice League Unlimited seasons, it's something. But anyway, this issue was written by Josh Siegel, who I had to I'm like 96% sure this is the Josh Siegel who wrote this issue, mostly because he says occasionally a movie or a comic book, and I couldn't find any other Josh Siegel that had written comic books. But interestingly, he's the writer, or a writer, on The Good Place, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, 30 Rock, so a bunch of good comedy shows that you have probably seen, and great news. But I am not. I'm kind of confused. I'm interested to see how this issue, especially with a cover like this, how a comedic television writer is going to handle something like that. But you can follow him at Josh Siegel. It was drawn by Chris Jones. We've had the pleasure of speaking with him a couple of times at Emerald City Comic Con, which you can find on the channel, youtube.com/watchtowerdatabase. Christopher Jones is the artist for the majority of the Young Justice tie-in comics, as well as you can see here on his banner, which I think changes every time you refresh the page. Nope, I guess he has it stuck on that right now. But he was also the artist on The Batman Strikes tie-in comic. He's done a ton of stuff. He's done a couple of the issues we've already read of Justice League Adventures, and he will be around for many more Justice League Adventures, Justice League Unlimited issues. Really cool guy, really easy to talk to, and he has a lot to say when you want to talk to him, so in a good way. So I definitely recommend checking out his website, ChristopherJonesArt.com. So those are our creators on this issue. We're going to be reading through the issue, as always, dose times. We're going to be going through the whole issue just verbatim, and then I'm going to go back and take notes on all the appearances, anything that comes up that feels non-canon, anything that doesn't really work with the continuity of the cartoons. We're doing all of these notes for the purpose of future timeline videos, Will It Canon videos, etc. Any instances of time any concrete appearances, characters that we know this is their origin episode or origin issue or whatever, and we can link it right back to that. References to anything in the pop culture. Weather, like hurricane, obvious stuff, hurricanes, snowstorms, snow in general, instances that we can tie to a certain season. And then any other timeline clues that don't really fit in any categories, and any other interesting notes that I find. So anyway, issue number 10, we're going to get started. This is Must There Be a Martian Manhunter? Mommy, help! A monster's got me! Must there be a Martian Manhunter by these people? That's not a monster, sweetie. That's the, Martian Man-Killer. Martian Manhunter. Oh, okay. Thank you. Your mistake is understandable. There are monsters afoot. Did Stephen King's head explode? What's with the creature feature? Oh, here you go. Yeah. You can look at all these monsters. Big B. Big magma guy. Big spiky dude. Those are their official names. John says that Grull you're fighting was a scary story on Mars, Flash. Guess this baddie brings nightmares to life. Great, just what we needed. What's her name? Fear Queen? Nightmare? Scream Thief. You want a nightmare? I'll give you one. The jocks at my school would probably say you're pretty, but all I see is that you're pretty scared. Whoa. Superman is gonna kick your butt, loser. He's not afraid of anybody. Well then, I'll bet you feel safer already. You like my fear rings, pretty girl? I was practically born with them, but it was only last week that I understood their power. They soak up terror, turn anxieties into realities. Guess what they smell on you? Right now you're terrified I can kill Superman with some kind of super slaughterer. I'm making your fear super real. No, it's okay. Don't panic. Trust me, darling. Panic. Superman is down. I need 2 heroes by his side now. Flash, make sure Scream Thief can't... Got her, huh? Poor Flash. Were you scared you wouldn't be fast enough to catch me? Guess I made that fear real too. Is he? I sense his mind. He will live. Batman to Justice League. Do you read? Report. Superman is hurt. Scream Thief is gone. But this is the last of her monsters. For now, the worst is over. No, the worst is just beginning. GBS exclusive. Only 10 days since the attack on Superman, crime in Metropolis has risen a whopping 40%. While the Justice League races to end the crime wave without the Man of Steel, nearly 30 children have fallen victim to the paralysis recently dubbed the Fear Effect. Many citizens are finding themselves too scared to leave their homes, leaving most of Metropolis to wonder, when will this end? I wish I had known that was Sniper Car. I would have done a better James Marsden, but that's okay. Stuff. Metropolis's crime wave will spread to other cities before dawn. We need to end this now. Woof! You feel that tingle in the air? Whoever Scream Thief is, she's building up power for something big. And the more these creeps scare everyone, the stronger she becomes. This city is under our protection. My protection. How long will these criminals believe they have a prayer of succeeding? Until Superman returns, 2006. Rings like mine have patrolled the universe for centuries, Manhunter. I've personally done this for 10 years. I doubt one man, even Superman, can... Since arriving from Mars, I have had the benefit of observing Earth's people from a distance. You haven't seen them look at him as I have. More than an icon of truth and justice, Superman has the world's trust. The very sight of him means help is on the way, and good will triumph. Superman must return, even if he cannot. Maybe I'm slow, Jean, but I think you're saying while the Man of Steel is in the tub of goo, this looks like a job for someone who looks like Superman. Soon, he's back! Woohoo. If you catch one of those bullets, can I keep it? Careful, Jean. I've never seen Superman at a loss for words. Superman is a warrior. Look your opponent in the eyes. Big Blue's a hero, but he's also everybody's pal. If you're Superman, you gotta smile. That should quiet the local crime spree, Superman. Now comes the hard part. Scream Thief is weaker in Metropolis now that Superman is back. You can see it in their eyes. To stop her, we'll have to spread his courage even further. Maybe he should start with a joke? It'll take 4 minutes to establish a worldwide satellite link. That leaves 200 seconds to decide what Superman should say to the world. Oh, then maybe he should start with a joke? Jean, are you... I am fine. I will return in a moment. Jean? Jean, wait! Just wanted to make sure... Oh, I'm sorry. Do not be. I wished to return my body to its natural state for a moment. Millions of minds are crying out for me to be someone I am not. It is difficult. Metropolis would appreciate your sacrifices if they knew the truth. It was logical. This world needs Superman more than Martian Manhunter. Wait, you can't really compare. I merely state facts. Superman and I are both aliens, but he is embraced while I am tolerated. I sense the difference every second of every day. I fear my speech to the citizens will be insufficient. I have learned to be Earth's hero, but not Earth's friend. Jean, in the Green Lantern Corps, I've worked alongside beings even you can barely imagine. Oh, that's going to be fun. We've landed on planets that defy description. Planets where my ring didn't even know the language. But we're always able to help. And do you know why? Because when someone is good and they speak from their heart, everyone understands. Trust me, all our unique gifts are welcome in the fight against darkness. Speak from your heart, and the world will... Your kindness is unnecessary. I am aware of my limitations. And I am prepared to... Be prepared for anything. I'm getting reports that Scream Thief is attacking upstate New York. Looks like we've got bigger fish to fry. Much bigger fish. Attack! Attack my uglies! Superman may make Metropolis feel safer, but between the fear I stored up during the crime wave and your yummy nightmares, my hometown is going to wet its pants. Have I mentioned how glad I am that your parents let you watch R-rated movies? We need backup. Guns are useless against those things. Try mine. It's a big green one. Oh yeah, time to do the monster mash. Scream Thief has a child hostage. Get to them now before her fear effect takes hold. Now is too slow for me. Ah! These beasts, they're even stronger than before. There, a news camera. She's using live television to spread her panic and feed off the fear. And it's easy. Worthless little towns like this are scared of everything. Scared their houses won't sell, scared their basketball team will lose. They're even scared of harmless girls who look funny and keep to themselves. You think you were scared of me before? How do you like me now? If this town watches us lose on live TV, she'll be unbeatable. Someone needs to get that news crew to focus their cameras on me. I've got something to say. Friends, the person we now face gets her power from your fear. She's hoping her explosions will make you all cower in the dark, but I know better. I know Earth is filled with good people who do not back away from the good fight. I know that when forced to choose between the darkness and the light, you will choose the light. I've seen you stay brave through countless horrors, watched in awe as you defeat 10,000 daily nightmares, without powers, without masks, without me, with nothing but your hearts, your minds, and your souls. I know I am surrounded by heroes, and I know you will not prove me wrong today. Brave words, Superman, but I've still got the Super Slaughterer. No. Come on, come on. I did it. I did it! Superman? Dream on, Scream Thief. What? But this gun was designed to be the ultimate weapon against you. Yeah, it was. It takes more than one bad idea to stop Superman. Press on. The more courage we have, the weaker her beasts become. You heard her. Show 'em what you're made of. Well, aren't we all heroes? But I've got enough fear right here to keep my nightmare army going for another round. Isn't that right, Billy? You're about as scary as O-Town. Put me down. You think this is over? You think the handsome hero slays the Wicked Witch? I can still be the monster you thought I was. See if your courage holds when your champion is swallowed alive. Grower. Great, Hera, push! This is the strongest beast yet! But even the child is staying brave. Where's Scream Thief getting all this fear? Of course. Snap. Ha! Superman falls, and you have no one to blame but yourselves. You used to laugh at the way I looked. Now I'll be the last thing you ever see. I'll destroy all of... Sorry, Scream Thief. I'm afraid you forgot something. You forgot about me. I am the Martian Manhunter, and I see right through you. You feed on fear, and grew up in a town that was terrified of you. But the more power their terror gave you, the worse you felt. Get away! You don't know me! I know what it's like to feel unwanted, to believe you're all alone. Stay back! I'm warning you! That's how I know, Scream Thief. The fear you're using right now is your fear. Your fear that you cannot be one of them. Stay back! You're the only one here who's still afraid. I've looked like this my whole life. And even though I wasn't dangerous, this town hated me. They laughed. They stayed away. Do you have any idea what that's like? Every second of every day. Guess there's not enough fear to sustain me. Even I'm not scared anymore. So that's what that feels like. Powerful words, John. You saved the day. You were right. I spoke from my heart, and it sounded like Superman. Those aren't the words I meant, and you know it. Hey! You gotta get Superman. He got eaten by that shark thingy. John. Superman is right here, Billy. But then where's that alien guy? Martian Manhunter? He's over there. All right. Quick thinking, Green Lantern. All of you, I can't thank you enough for what you went through. Jean, you especially. I'm green with envy that I couldn't help. Literally green. I look a bit like you, Jean. Interesting, because I feel like Superman. The end. It was actually pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised when I mentioned up top about how, this is written by a 30 Rock writer. It's interesting how serious it was, how dramatic. So let's go through the chat real quick, catch up with what you guys are talking about, and then I'll get started on the notes. Howdy, Adam. I don't think any of us know how Twitch works. That's correct. We're doing our best. I've been fairly busy today. Completely forgot it was Tuesday. Danny, you're forgiven. It may be because of your subscription to WDB on Twitch. Yeah, the free Prime membership. Yep. When is this in relation to the TV show? Are you talking about in-universe? We don't know fully yet. A couple issues ago, there was a mention of it being 2002. I think it was the New Moon one. Yes. June 20th, 2002 is when number 8 takes place, by the end of it anyway. That is, right around Starcrossed kind of time, or like right after it potentially, or it would have to be before, I guess. So it may be that this comic is out of order, just like the Batman Adventures, Superman Adventures, all that stuff. But we're also, at least I am kind of the mind so far, that this is basically a different timeline than the cartoon. It's more of it's like they both branched off from Secret Origins from the premiere episode. In terms of in the real world, we're almost a year after the premiere of the cartoon. Has Jean ever been called that in universe? Yeah, one time in Task Force X, the Clock King, I believe, calls him Martian Manhunter, as if that's just a common thing. He's been called that, I believe, like either every time we've seen him in this comic or close to it. So it's not anything that really like is not canon. We know he's called that. We just never hear him called that. But it's interesting that he's like publicly known as that in this comic. Yeah. Oh, look, Superman was taken out by a super low-level villain. This is JL Season 1. Yep. Yeah, we'll get to the Green Lantern 10 years thing. That was interesting. Who the hell is that, and why does she have a Joker grin? It's, what was her name? Scream Thief. I guess an original villain for this issue. Yeah, it's a very Scarecrow type of plot, at least in terms of like the MacGuffins. But yeah. Stretchy Boy's rocking the Sandman shirt. What? I'll have to figure out what. Oh! You're talking about that Nightmare guy. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a Freddy Krueger knockoff. This guy right here. For sure, he's got the claw fingers, the disfigured face, the sweater. But yeah, it is, I guess, a Sandman shirt, basically. I think Scream Thief does die, I guess. I don't know if she ever comes back. But anyway, we're going to hop into taking notes now and go back to the start. So right up top, we got John Jones, and we've got, what was this kid's name? Did this kid get a name? Sweetie. Guess not, so he's not going to count him. We also have the Daily Planet. Okie doke. So that means we are in Metropolis. This is, I think, the second issue now that we haven't gotten the big old, like, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash. Obvious, like, here are all the members of the Justice League in case you're an idiot thing. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to write down that Jean is referred to as Martian Manhunter, but citizens get the name wrong as if it hasn't fully sunken in yet. Okay, I'm just going to call these Scream Thief's Monsters. When they get their own page on the website, they can be all these things. Stephen King is mentioned. Which also, I'm going to write that in pop culture. Stephen King books referenced. Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. Okay. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the Monster Mash thing yet, but we shall. Okay. Grohl. I guess this black magma-looking thing is a Grohl. So I'll put that in mentioned, because it's not actually there. Then we've got Hawk Girl and Scream Thief. And Superman. I'm gonna count. Let's see, pop culture. Scream Thief makes monsters that resemble. I'm gonna add on to this wolf men. Add to it as we go. I don't think really these other ones, I don't recognize them as anything specific. They're just generic monsters. Jaffer. Not sure what that's a reference, if that's a reference to anything, but I'll put it on locations. Jaffer. New Horizons in audio. Alright. So she just has a random hostage. I thought at first maybe this was Lois Lane, but nope, it's just some lady. Super Slaughterer. I know it's not really there, but I'm going to count it as an object because it comes back into play. It's interesting. Green Lantern is kind of like commanding the battlefield here. I need 2 heroes by his side now. Did I count Wonder Woman yet? Yes, so Batman's the only one missing. But he's right here. The snake monster, shark, dog. Nothing like crazy yet. Super recognizable. Okay. 10 days since the attack on Superman. It's been 10 days since the attack on Superman. Cocked his side to the head and said Metallo. Okay, we got Parasite, Roxy Rocket, and Metallo. Parasite, Roxy Rocket, Metallo. We also got Snapper Car. 30 children have fallen victim. Metropolis Electronics. GBS. I don't know what to. I guess it's a location. There's also this thing that just says jewelry, which I believe jewelry. I think that shows. I know it's just a generic thing, but there are a few times in the Superman cartoon where there's just a store that says jewelry. That is his 310s, yeah, and that's scary. Okay, when will this end? Snapper Car. Anything on these TVs? So I guess I can't see that. Oh, what is the all Lexa brand? It's almost like a. Is that like a Lex Luthor reference or something? I don't know. I'm gonna put Lexa brand TVs, and I'll put a question mark because I'm not 100% confident that that's what that says. Okay, Metropolis Crime Wave. Oh, Wolf is mentioned, the hyena from the Jokers and the Return of the Joker. Is this anybody in particular? I don't recognize this character, but it seems to be someone that they're fighting. It was Hawkgirl fighting someone, and
Good job, Robin.
So, hey, thank you, Ronan Raftalia, for following, and Zapton Ali. Okay, yeah. Anybody recognize this this disc-holding bad guy? It looks like it's probably female. I don't know. I don't recognize this character. Female DC villains. Discs. I have no idea what to look for with this. What is this character? This is like a apocalypse kind of thing. Oh boy. DC villains with discs. I don't know what to look for with this. Arrow discs. Maybe this will appearances of arrow discs. Boy. I was thinking Queen Bee, but Queen Bee was in number 6, and she had like wings and stuff. So I would think they would reference the same, draw from the same character model as that. Damn, I really don't know. I don't think Ted's in here, or he could help me. I'm gonna put female villain with discs and a question mark to figure out later. Okay, Metallo, Wonder Woman, Superman. Okay, rings like mine. Okay, so Green Lantern power ring. Because it comes up in part of the story. They have patrolled the universe for centuries. Green Lanterns have patrolled the universe for 4 centuries. Okay. I've personally done this for 10 years. I've personally done this for 10 years, says Green Lantern. So that, yeah, if this comic is in 2000, during the first season of Justice League, or 2001 kind of time, so like 1990, 1991-ish, that's much more specific than his official like Cartoon Network biography says that he's been doing this for over 10 years, and then Dwayne McDuffie at one point said that he'd been doing it for about 15 years, so we had a 10 to 15 year thing down up till this point. But again, who knows what the differences are between the timeline that this comic is in and the timeline that the cartoon is in, but it's definitely cool to see like a very specific, if only we knew exactly when this comic was happening. This issue anyway. Okay, since arriving from Mars, so we've got Mars mentioned. Okay. Don't know who this bad guy is. Oh, come on. I'm gonna write male villain with tubes. To also figure out later. This guy here, CVG. I'm not sure what that means. DC Comics CVG. Or I could just look up CVG in general. Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. I don't know. I guess I will just put CVG in objects to figure out later, or to investigate more. A lot of stuff so far in this issue that I'm not positive what it is. Yeah, John. The hand would be green if it was John Stewart. Come on. Okay, we got another. God damn! Why do we have so many villains in this issue that I just don't recognize? I guess it's a good thing we've talked to Chris Jones a few times. Maybe I can highlight these guys and ask him on Twitter or something. Male villain with chest gun. Yeah, I don't know. We also have Big Rock. Damn it. Big Rock villains, question mark. And then I guess this is just some natural disaster or something. Yeah, he was the big blue hand. Okay. It'll take 4 minutes to establish a worldwide satellite link. Batman says it'll take 4 minutes to establish a worldwide satellite link. And 200 seconds to decide what Superman should say to the world. Whatever. Okay. That is faster than Luthor's plane, for sure. Most things are. Anyone in this crowd look recognizable? Not really, just a bunch of faces. I feel like this guy right here looks kind of familiar, but I have no idea. Metropolis. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh man. I'm inclined to put just Green Lantern Corps and come back to this to try to figure out who these are. But I also understand if you guys want to watch me try to figure out every single one of these. I'm not completely opposed to it, but I also have other things to do today, like edit Sunday's video. So I'm at least going to put the ones I recognize. Yeah, Kilowog and Company. We got Kilowog. I believe Gallius Zed was in there. Yep, and Arcus Chummock. And, oh no. Is there anyone else in here that I can even tell who they are? I'm sure most of these ones that are, like, in the forefront here are drawing on some specific I don't think that's supposed to be Arisia. It could be. It could just be colored weird. That's the other thing is oftentimes the artist will draw something but not tell the colorist, like, this is the character I intended them to be, and so they'll just color it differently, which completely throws everything off. Those are the only ones I recognize, so I'll put Green Lantern Corps ID later. Sorry, Danny. I'm not gonna spend an hour figuring this out. Oh, hey, we got Tomar Rees here though. Tomar Ree. Oh my God, Ree. Okay. These look like they're like the same rock people they were fighting before, but I don't know. I'm gonna put like rock aliens. Okay. Upstate New York. So New York, which we then see. It's a Utica expression. Oh, sorry, it's an Albany expression. Well, I'm from Utica. Yeah, etc. Okay, well, so let's see. Pop culture. Back to these. We've got a xenomorph. And oh, what's his name? Pennywise. Don't think any of these other ones are necessarily something specific. I mean, the tree is kind of like Snow White or something. Or Wizard of Oz, maybe. Evil tree. And put Snow White. Wizard of Oz. Okay. I believe that kid's name is Billy, that we find out. New York police. Oof. Okay. Monster Mash, there we go. Flash calls the fight a Monster Mash. Okay, Chris Hansen on Hal. Yeah, we don't talk about Batman and Wonder Woman, am I right? Well, she's 18. It's fine. Skeleton, shark. Shark could be Jaws, maybe. I know that's not the name of the shark, but yeah. Okay, we got objects, news, helicopters. Here's another Freddy Krueger. Is it Freddy with a Y or an IE? Yeah, Y. Okay, but I did do that wrong. Another. This is like a pig monster. I don't know what that is. Okay. Pterodactyl. Whatever. Yep. Oh, sorry for the loud car that just drove by. I'm gonna go ahead and put dinosaurs because I think it would be fun to know every appearance of dinosaurs in the DCAU. Sue me. Without powers, without masks, except for right now, huh? Am I right? How did Vandal Savage's time machine work with her if they're going to a time where she already existed in the 40s? I don't know. I don't know if that... I don't know. They didn't really explain the rules of that time machine, whether you can not travel to a place that you already exist or a time you already exist. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, was there anything else on this page? I don't think so. Is it Billy? Is that his name? Did it say this? I think it'll say it in a little bit. Isn't that right? Billy? Yep, okay. You're about as scary as O-Town. I'm gonna double check what that is. Yeah, okay, the band. I thought so, but I didn't. I wanted to make sure it wasn't some sort of other thing. So I guess I'll put that under pop culture. So Billy says Scream Thief is as scary as the boy band O-Town. When did they form? Formed from the first season of MTV produced reality TV series Making the Band in 2000. Okay, so 2000. Formed in 2000. So we're at least in 2000. The handsome hero slays the wicked witch. Scream Thief refers to the Wicked Witch. Frankenstein's monster. Where was that? Oh yeah, thank you. Totally missed that. Frankenstein's monster. Thank you. Interesting dream logic that it's not that the gun is powerful enough to harm Superman. That is a gun that can specifically hurt Superman. Only Superman. Yeah. Well, I mean, I did have to double check that it was... that's what it was. If it had been, 98 degrees, Backstreet Boys, something like that, it would be much more obvious, but making sure. What if this little boy was static? Nah, it's too late. He's already static at this point. Oh my god, what is this crazy ass shark tentacle monster? Said never mind, I'm not gonna go to that. Okay, great. Hera. Okay, so Hera mentioned. And there's bats and snakes and spiders. Those are just things. Oh yeah, I missed that somehow back there. What were these called? Fear rings. Oops, not locations. Fear rings.
Good job, Robin.
Hey, thank you, scheming miner. Hope you're not doing too much scheming. That would be bad. We got... what else? Anything else in this issue? I guess she dies. There's a nice little Kirby crackle there. I guess it's implied because his ring is lit here that he's creating Jean as a construct, but we've never seen him do this like in a way that doesn't just look like a big transparent green thing. It's like a solid, like convincing hologram. Yeah, but there's red and blue. I don't know. It's interesting. Superman covered in milk. And I think this is the end of the issue. Yep, okay. So, some interesting stuff. Maddie, I don't know if you've been here or you just joined. But in this issue, we learned that Green Lantern has been Green Lantern for 10 years. So, if we were able to narrow down when this issue takes place, that would be cool. I have no idea. There's really no way to tell. But and also, definitely something. Definitely the comic itself is not 100% in line with the show so far, so may not be very helpful, but it was kind of cool to see. But lots of stuff, especially compared to last issue where there was just a lot of nothing that happened. Yes, we have had a Twitch going for about 10 weeks now, based on what number I'm on here at the issues. So we're pretty new to it still, but we're figuring it out. We're doing streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, except for this week. No Wednesday stream from Ted. He's taking the week off to prep for Superman next week. Get his computer running a little smoother, hopefully. So nothing non-canon this issue. In fact, some very helpful tidbits of information. So we will continue to press on next Tuesday with Justice League Adventures number 11. I'll go ahead and... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. My bad. Forgot that Streamlabs will just automatically, no matter what window I'm in, still do the hotkeys, so my bad. Don't stand by. Anyway, let's see. Next issue. Oh, sick. Okay, this is another Kronos issue. He looks like this. He's old. David Clinton, the cell of David Clinton. This is a lot of time traveling and a lot of Kronos shenanigans. That'll be a fun one. This was one of my favorites as a kid reading these. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So thank you for joining me, everybody. Patreon Hangout. Next one is on the 6th. It's the first Monday of every month. If you are a supporter of us on patreon.com/DCAU Watchtower, there's a certain tier you can be at where you can, I believe it's $15 and up. You get access to talking to us, hanging out with us for about an hour every month. You can also join us on Discord. That should be linked in this video that you're watching right now, but I think that's not working super well with Streamlabs, so it's probably not there. But it's on the YouTube, on every YouTube video. You'll see it in the description. It's also in the About tab. You can find it. Oh yeah, this is Dan Slott and Minus Q, who's one of my favorite artists on the comic. Dan Davis, I think, doing inks, who we also follow on Instagram. So it should be a good one. Definitely tune in next Tuesday. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. Join Maddie on Thursday for more Rise of Sinzu novelization. He's on chapter 9, I believe, which is Batgirl/Barbara Gordon. So maybe we'll get a bunch of fun. It's me, I'm Barbara Gordon. Here I am in college for my 3rd degree in Germanic languages. And I've been Batgirl for 6 years, and I have blonde hair. So join Maddie on Thursday for all of that, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Here's the part where my hard drives turned themselves off for a while there it goes. Thank you for watching the thing, and subscribe to us, on YouTube. Yeah, subscribe. You want to subscribe, I know you want to hit the red button that says subscribe on it. It's so cool.